Suella Braverman's trip today to France needs to be seen in proper context. So, for £8 million a year, which is what she gave to France, which is supposed to increase the number of officers policing the French shores and giving British officers an opportunity to be embedded with them. I don't know quite whether that's a sort of Matt Hancock type of thing that would be done in the stationery cupboard with Gina Coladangelo. Ooh, can I have a pencil? Can I have a rubber on the end? I don't quite understand. £8 million a year is a very small amount of money, really, particularly when you consider that the French are already receiving from us £55 million a year. For £8 million a year, we could presumably, if the British government ministers were a little bit more linked, we could presumably hire 266 nurses for a year. We could increase the wages of nurses for a year. 55 million we're already paying. 8 million on top of that doesn't do very much. And that money could be spent elsewhere. There's nothing to write home about, and yet there was a big press conference, lots of photos, Suella in a blue dress. Who's not seen that before? And a lot of wasted effort. She's going to command front page news. For what? What has she actually achieved? Nothing. It's a distraction exercise because she can't move forward with Rwanda. And she has nothing to offer about solving all the problem that she has created with her rhetoric about Albanians and about people crossing in dinghies over the channel and staying in travel lodges, which she describes as luxury hotels. It's a paper tiger, and she has gone to war in the jungle of paper tigers. It's nonsense. It's nonsense, and she needs to be called out for this nonsense. It's posture politics, it's gesture politics, and it's insulting. Now, today in Albania, there's been quite a lot happening. There was a protest with a dinghy in Tirana, and Edi Rama has been opening borders with Macedonia. I don't know whether that's necessarily a good thing, because the Serbian there's a Serbian movement, and there's a lot of tension over Kosovo. So the idea of further opening borders in the Balkans is not necessarily something to be celebrated. But, the contrast between the open borders over there and the attempt to close borders and not have the resources to do so over here is striking, is it not? Really striking. Somebody needs to raise these issues, and meanwhile, Mr. Farage is taking this as an opportunity to quietly launch a new party. He's getting a lot of other people to put in a word for him first in the press, and then I suppose in about 2 weeks' time he will find a way to make an announcement, probably in a pub over a pint. I wrote to him yesterday. I really would like to find out from Mr. Farage at first hand what opportunities he has actually identified in the Brexit that we have now got, and what responsibility he believes he has for what has happened to our country. I would like to hear his answer, because at the moment, all I hear from him, all I hear from Braverman, all I hear from any politician who's talking about Brexit or migration is excuses about COVID and Ukraine. And there comes a point where you can't keep making excuses and you have to answer the question. Hunt was really quite an interesting case on Sunday. Same issue. Ask a question about Brexit. Ask a question about our future, and what we get is a lot of excuses about COVID and Ukraine. Surely we're worth more than that, and surely a good journalist will press.